A couple of things before I unbox these two lenses. I've been pretty sick the last few weeks and I'm just getting my voice back now. So if I sound a little bit croaky or I start coughing, I do apologize. I'm going to try my best not to cough. And the second thing is I've just bought the new DMW XLR2, which is the Panasonic audio adapter. The S5 Mark II got a firmware update, I think it was yesterday, and it allows me to use this new audio adapter. So I'm testing the audio, because I've got a microphone up here, to see how good it is and if there's any adjustments I need to make. So this is basically a test video for the audio, but I thought I might as well do a video unboxing these lenses and test the audio at the same time. So before I unbox these lenses, another thing I want to talk about quickly, the reason for this setup and me testing the audio is I'm shooting a video tomorrow about this lens, which is the Light Lens Lab 35mm f2 8 element. This is probably the best non-Leica lens I've ever tested to date. It's an absolutely amazing lens, and I used it mostly on my M11P, not on the MP. I will be testing it on the MP with some film soon. If you want to see some sample photos, if you can't wait for that video, you can head over to my Instagram, link down below somewhere here, and you can check out some sample photos over there, which I shot in Tokyo, in Ginza, on the M11P. So if you want to see some sample photos, head over there. And the next thing, before I unbox, another thing, these lenses came from rangefinder.com.hk. I buy all my Leica gear from those guys. They're probably the best prices online, the best service I've ever had, and they ship worldwide via FedEx. They don't pay me to say any of this. I just like mentioning it in my videos because so many of you have contacted me after you purchased something from them and said they've had an amazing experience. Now what they've done for me this time is they've offered free shipping worldwide on all new lenses and cameras, and also second-hand lenses and cameras. They have a really nice pre-owned page on there. So there's a promo code down below in the description. So if you head over to their page, you order something, lenses or cameras, new and second-hand, you'll get free shipping worldwide via FedEx. Both these lenses are for Leica M mount and they're both brand new. One of them I've owned before and the other one I've never owned. So I'm really looking forward to testing this on my M11P, and also I have an M11 monochrome, which I picked up from Rangefinder a few weeks ago. I didn't do an unboxing on this camera because it's basically the same experience as an M11P. If you guys want me to do a review on the M11 monochrome or even compare it to my M11P, let me know down in the comment section. So let's unbox these lenses quickly because I don't want this to be a long video. So let me put them out of the way and let's do this one. Now, you'll see this here. It didn't come like this, I did this. Rangefinder packed their gear incredibly well. I took it out the box and dropped it. And we have concrete floors down here and it dented the box. I don't think it's going to damage the lens, but you don't normally get it like this. Everything is perfect. These are brand new, by the way. Put it out of the way. Okay, so this is the Leica 21mm f3.4 Super Almar. I think it's Super Almar. Yeah, Super Almar lens. Dented that quite badly, didn't I? That'd probably knock a huge value off the lens if I ever go to sell it. Have I opened it upside down? Oh, hang on a minute. I think I opened it upside down. Hang on. Okay, box over there. Okay, obviously you get your card, which is your warranty card, and it has who checked the lens and everything else. You've got serial number and you've got a manual. I don't read any of this. There you go, there's those three items. We'll turn it up that way, that's the way it's meant to be. You get these nice leather pouches with Leica lenses, not with all lenses, but obviously with these type of lenses you do. Very good for carrying your lenses around, so there you go. And there it is there. So that's a 3.4 all the way to f16, and you've got quite nice smooth focus on that too. This is a brand new lens, by the way. So obviously your closest focusing is 70 centimeters and it goes all the way to infinity. Basically nearly everything will be in focus on this lens at f8. And there you go. Now that does come off. Oh, let's hang on, let me just check something a minute. Is there, oh no it's not, okay. So let me show you something quickly, because I do have my 28mm over here. I do have the case, I do have the case, there we go. So when you buy a 28mm Summaron, the hood is on the lens, which is here. But what you do get in the bottom of the case is a lens cap, and you get this ring. Take it off. there. There's this ring, which you can put on, does it fit? Oh, it does fit, there you go. So if I don't want to have the hood on the 21mm, I can take the hood off and I can put this adapter around to protect the thread. But it didn't come with that ring. I'll see if I can purchase one of them because it's a nice thing to have. Is that the right hood? Yep, there we go. No, it's not the right hood, hang on. Sorry, that's the wrong hood. That's the right hood, there, it's brand new. So there you go. So yes, you only get this hood. You don't get the lens cap and this metal ring in there. I'll put it back on there so I don't lose it. Now, why did I get a 21mm? While I was in Japan, there's a lot of people sometimes, and it's quite hard to get a shot of the environment with people in it. And I wanted to try something wider than the 28mm, so that's why I went for the 21mm. And I've read some interesting reviews online. There's some that have said it's not that sharp, and some that said it's crazy sharp. So it will be interesting to see how good it is. So that's the 21mm. I'll put that out of the way at the moment. And we'll put that out of the way, and that out of the way, because it's getting messy here, and we'll put that out of the way. Too much stuff going on. Now, I wonder if you can guess what this lens is. I've owned this before. I've actually done a review on this lens. I will put these lenses on my cameras in a minute, so you can see what they look like. Obviously, there will be reviews coming on these lenses. And put that over there, don't need that. Okay, this is the 28mm f5.6 Summaron. It's Summaron, isn't it? Yeah, Summaron. Absolute beautiful lens. But it is kind of a slow lens, and I think that's why people don't like it. Let me get this open without damaging the box. There. This is quite a unique Leica lens experience because you've got this in the top, you've got a case, you also got your paperwork, which nobody actually reads, I don't think. You can register the lens. Let's put it down there, it's getting quite messy over there. I'm going to take that out. And I'll put that over there out of the way. It comes in this nice little box. Open like that. And there you go. And now when I had the lens before, I never used the lens hood. Now this is one piece of brass, this lens hood. It's absolutely beautiful, so well made, but I never used it. Because the element on the front of this lens sits so far back, you don't really need a lens hood. And it takes it away from being a compact lens. I think this is Leica's smallest lens. I'm quite sure it is Leica's smallest lens. So put that on there. Nice little box. Okay. And there you go. So you go to infinity and a lock, and then you undo the lock and it goes all the way around. Obviously it's 5.6 all the way to f22. But this lens is absolutely stunning at f8. I do remember using it, and I remember the images I used to get from it. So I've bought this lens again, and it comes with this really nice lens cap. Now obviously there is a copy of this lens, or a clone of this lens, which is the TT Artisan version of this lens. I actually have one of them. So if you want me to do a side-by-side comparison of the Leica lens and the TT Artisan 28mm 5.6, let me know. There has already been a video done by Jameel. Jameel done a really good video actually comparing this lens. That's partly why I've bought this lens, because he keeps putting photos up on social media shot with this lens, and they're looking outstanding. They have a really nice classic Leica look to them. I'll put a link to his video down below in the description, so check that out, because he did test this model lens against the TT Artisan. But if you want me to do one, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll put a quick video together testing this lens against a more affordable, I would say, TT Artisan lens. So let's put these on my camera bodies and see what they look like. So this is the M11 monochrome. Okay. Now with this lens, I'm trying to remember, this lens actually has the closest focusing of 1 meter. So you'd shoot this at f8, f11 in your zone focus, and you'd probably be about 3 meters, I guess, and everything at f11 from 1.2 meters to 10 meters will be in focus. The sweet spot obviously will be 3 meters. So there it is on the M11 monochrome. It actually does go really well with the black. Now let me put the 21mm on the M11P. There you go. It's quite compact for a 21mm lens. Now I know this lens is linear correct, and they're obviously 6-bit encoded. Hang on, let me just check something a minute, hang on. Yes, the 28mm f5.6 Summaron is also 6-bit encoded. which is nice. So it basically tells the camera what the lens is, and where's that dot go on again? God, that dot is so small. I'm gonna find it. There it is, right. So they are 6-bit encoded, but this is a linear correct lens, and it is very wide. So if I had this, say at 2 meters, and I'm at f8, everything from 1 meter to infinity will be in focus with this lens for zone focusing, which is going to be really interesting to shoot with this lens. I'm going to Hong Kong, the UK, and back to Japan in a few weeks, and that's why I've got these lenses now, because I'm taking them with me. And it'd be interesting to see what I can get with this 21mm, because I've never shot with such a wide lens on an M camera. Obviously, I can't use the viewfinder because it only has frame lines for 28mm. I may get the EVF, or I may just use live view. That's what it's called, live view on the back of the camera. So yes, that's a nice lens. I must admit, I'm quite impressed with that. That's quite compact and it's very smooth as always. And then obviously there's the 28mm Summaron, which I've owned before, and I'll put a link to the video where I reviewed this lens. I will do another review on this because again, this will be coming with me to Hong Kong, the UK. I have to go back home for a couple of weeks, and also Japan, Tokyo basically. And don't forget, there will be a video which I'm going to shoot after this once I work out the audio is okay, on this beautiful lens, which is the Light Lens Lab 35mm f2 8 element. This is actually made of brass, and it even has the infinity lock at the bottom there, so you can't move it. Push that little button in, and there. I'm blown away by this lens. I didn't think this lens would be this good. It has a very classic Leica look, wide open, but then when you stop it down to f8, which I did for zone focusing when I was doing the street photography in Ginza, it is incredibly sharp and has a really nice character to it. Like I said, those photos are actually up on my social media, on my Instagram. So if you want to check them out, you can head over to my Instagram. Again, it'll pop up somewhere down here, and you can see some photos from this lens. And I will have photos going up soon from the 21mm and also the 28mm f5.6, which sounds a bit crazy to get a lens that's f5.6 to f22. But like I said, I have had this lens before, and I absolutely love this lens. So that's basically it for a very quick unboxing video of these lenses, because I wanted to test this new audio device and test this quick setup that I've done downstairs in the studio, because yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm going to get there eventually. Hopefully this will be finished soon and I can get back to doing more videos. So there will be a video a few days after you see this video on that lens. And if you want me to do a review video on the 21mm f3.4 Super Alma, is it Super Alma? I think it's Super Alma. Or if you want me also to do another review on this beautiful lens, which is the 28mm f5.6 Summaron, on either my M11P, no, that's my M11 monochrome, I get confused, and then my M11P. The M11P has white lettering, the monochrome doesn't have any, that's the top of them. So that's how I can tell them apart, because on the front they look the same, but on the top, one has white lettering, one doesn't. So that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching.